Hello, my lovely Tauruses, and welcome to Dekutarot. I'm going to be doing your weekly tarot reading for January 7th through the 13th, 2019. So, happy second week of 2019, guys. I hope this year is starting off pretty well for you guys. Check out your 2019 reading. It is up. It's for the whole year. I do one card per month. It's a nice general overview for what is coming in throughout 2019 for you guys. And if you want to book your own 2019 private reading to see what's coming in this year for specifically you, and how you can best adjust to these things coming into your life, and also how to create more abundance and success within your life, and make sure that you're going on the right path here. You can get your own 2019 reading, in which I will go into all of that with you, and it's going to be, a very long reading, over an hour. So if you guys are interested in getting a 2019 reading or any other type of tarot reading with me, you can book a reading with me using all the information that I have right below this video in the description box. Alright, without further ado, let's get a one card for the week. General energy for the week of January 7th through 13th for my Tauruses. This reading will not resonate with every single one of you. Allow me to connect to the higher selves and the spirit guides of the Tauruses whose messages need to come through this week. What is the general energy? Universal Spirit, Mother Earth, please come through. Archangels. What is the general energy for my Tauruses for 7th to the 13th, 2019? And we are using my Gustav Klimt Tarot deck. Just kind of was thinking about that for you guys. What are we getting for the weekly energy for my Tauruses? We get, Justice reversed. We could feel a little bit imbalanced this week, feeling like, things are not going the way we want them to. Justice is also the card of a Libra, so we could be dealing with a Libra who's very unbalanced right now. We could be dealing with also a shit stick of the shit end of a legal situation, pardon my French, but, this is not the best part of it. This is, something going wrong, feeling like we have been treated unequally or unjustly here. Justice reverse is, it's a negative card of, I feel like there's a little bit of a loss here. There is not, there's discordance. There's also a lot of limited freedom type of feeling here, an implacability with conflicts and situations. It feels like you just can't get comfortable, you can't get balance, you can't find, that type of energy that is balancing and forgiving and is giving us what we want here. Also, again, if we're dealing with a legal situation, we could be dealing with the downside of it. Something could be going wrong. It could be put off. Or we could, again, be feeling like people aren't taking us very seriously at this time in that matter, and they're not working for our best justice. Or people are not seeing things in a just way at this time. All right, let's see what we get for Monday, Tuesday for my Tauruses. Monday, Tuesday, for what is coming in for my Tauruses for this week. Monday, Tuesday, then we'll do one for Wednesday, Thursday, then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then we will do 3 cards for love and 1 oracle card, okay? Alrighty, Monday, Tuesday for my lovely Tauruses. What is coming forward? What will be coming in Monday, Tuesday for them? Ooh, we get the 10 of Cups. A lot of emotional happiness, emotional stability, especially if this is within a love relationship or a family relationship here. We're feeling very loved, very cared for. We're having a lot of support. We're having a really great, it's almost like a celebration. Like we're celebrating with the people that we love here. We're really celebrating, the feelings between us, the interconnectedness between us here. Sorry about that. Let's check out, sorry about that. It's a loud morning. Let's see what we get now for Wednesday, Thursday for my lovely Tauruses. And don't worry, we'll go more in depth into the cards and their energies and what it's bringing about this week after I pull all the cards out. Wednesday, Thursday for my Tauruses, and we get the 6 of Swords. Interesting, because Aries actually had the same card in the same position, different deck though. In the middle of the week, we had that 6 of Swords. So if you guys have any Aries in your chart, or you're dealing with an Aries, or it is your Sun, Moon, Rising, or your Venus sign, or even Mercury or Mars, go check that out, because it could give you some more insight into what we're going through this week. But there is a sense of moving from one place to another. There could also be travel involved here. Very sudden movements from one situation to the next, maybe involving a person or having somebody kind of help us here. Could also be traveling by water or near water. Let's see, Friday, Saturday, Sunday for my lovely Tauruses. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and we're getting, what are we getting here? interesting. I just saw the Four of Swords pop out with a bunch of other cards. That'd be really interesting if that came out in the same position as Aries as well. That'd be crazy to me. Let's see. What's the weekend bringing forward for my lovely Tauruses in terms of general lives here? Ten of Wands. All right, Ten of Wands. Interesting. So we're feeling like we're very stressed out by the weekend here. It's interesting. You never get one 10 in a reading without the other 10. So yes, there's a lot of emotional stability, a lot of emotional harmony, happiness, good feelings abound here at the beginning of the week. And by the end of the week, it kind of feels like we're feeling very stressed out, very like we've had a lot of stress on our backs throughout this week. It feels like we're moving out of that, though, because the Ten of Wands in this deck, even when it is upright, speaks of, the end of that. We can celebrate that we have ended, carrying all these wands. He's not carrying them like they are, the person with the Ten of Wands card usually is in a lot of the other decks here. The Ten of Wands in this deck is, very much about getting to that point of income and financial happiness here. Could also, again, be, that we've had a lot of completed work. We've completed some large amount of work, and we never thought we were going to get it done here. We might have had a really busy week as well. Anyways, so that's the kind of general energy I get here. But let me go right into each of the cards here. With the Ten of Cups, again, we get this sense of real, just like love and happiness here. There's a lot of emotional frivolity. It's almost like we're celebrating, we're having a good time with people. We could again be falling in love, feeling a lot of emotional connectedness with a partner, again, we could be having, if we're married, this could be marital harmony. But I do feel that whatever situation we're in, especially with our friendships and our connections, we're going to feel very emotionally full about it. We're going to feel very just amazing. We're going to be sharing a lot of like stories, a lot of our love with others at this time. We could be having a really good give and take within friendships and relationships. Whatever it is, there's a lot of harmony and creativity to it, almost like a fantasy love type feeling here. So we're going to feel very emotionally happy and vibrant at the beginning of the week. The Six of Swords here, again, is that moving forward type of energy here. We get, there's travel, or, we could be moving towards a new situation, a new path forward here. Sixes are always indicative of us moving on our desire path that is meant for us. Soul, it's almost like a soul path type of number for me. Sixes, they indicate, connectedness within our past lives and our future lives and where we are meant to go. It also, again, to me, indicates, sixes also indicate that our higher selves are very present when these cards come up and they are directing us in a specific direction here. So again, we could be thinking about moving, or we could be moving, traveling, moving on to something different. Again, the Six of Swords also can indicate, instead of physically moving, but like mentally and emotionally moving on from a situation and putting our focus onto something new in the future. We're leaving one path behind, we're moving on to another one. I'm actually going to pull a clarifier like I did for Aries, just because I think it's really interesting that you guys kind of ended up with the same cards this week, and I'm actually going to use my Aquarian Tarot to clarify this. Ten of Cups, Six of Swords here. What is the Six of Swords for my Tauruses this week? We get the Five of Rods. Interesting. So there is conflict. There's competition. We're rising above the competition here. Again, we could be feeling a lot of competitive energy when this card comes up here. Feeling like people are trying to bring us down, or like we have to compete against a lot of people here. However, with this emotional backing in the beginning of the week, it does feel like, we're taking this, we're moving forward with it and feeling very confident about ourselves. Underneath it all, there is a sense of competition. There is a sense of, we're fighting for what we want here. There's a strenuous competition for material gains and recognition. This could be that we're trying to make our business affairs improve here. So again, if we're very focused on money and business, which I find Tauruses are right now, and I've been finding a lot in your readings that we're very focused on money, business, success, we're feeling like there's a lot of competitiveness here. And yeah, it does feel like we are coming out on top. The Ten of Wands at the end of the week, to me, especially in this deck, is not a negative card. It's very positive, and it talks, again, a lot about in kind of financial success here. We're overcoming some obstacles, overcoming difficulties, overcoming stress, and we're really completing our work and, you know, enhancing our self-confidence through whatever we have been through. So it does feel like we are coming out on top in whatever sort of situation we're feeling that there's competition in this week. We're coming forward. We also are, again, we're leaving any sort of negative feelings we had about it, any sort of, you know, oh, I can't do this. If we had any self-doubts, any self-confidence issues, we're leaving that in the past, and we're moving forward and saying, hell yeah, I can do this, okay? So let's see what is coming in for love for you guys this week. I'm going to use my Aquarian Tarot for that. Love for my Tauruses for January 7th through the 13th, oh my God, I almost said 2019. It's going to take a while for me to get used to that. All right, let's see. Tauruses for love and romance. What is coming in for them the week of January 7th through the 13th? What are we getting here? Monday, Tuesday for love. What is coming in for them? What I want to pull this one. We get the King of Cups. Interesting. Possibly a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. There's somebody very significant, very emotionally mature. They're showing up as very emotionally abundant and mature. They've been through probably a lot emotionally, and they're now ready to really give us that love, give us that message. Again, if we don't have a significant other that is one of these water signs, we're having somebody show up in a love situation that is, doesn't have to be a male, but this person is very emotionally stable, very calm, almost feeling. They almost feel like, you know, deep waters. Like you're looking at them and yes, they're very calm and emotionally stable, but there's deep waters there and you know that there's a depth to them type of energy there. All right, let's see. Wednesday, Thursday for my Tauruses for love and romance, and we get the Six of Cups. There's reconciliation, love, a soulmate energy. Again, this is my soulmate card. Like, we could also be thinking about nostalgically about a love from the past if this is not a soulmate coming in. But I often see the Six of Cups as a reconciliation. So we could be having a reconciliation or a water sign come in this week to try to reconcile with us. Wow, and at the end of the week here, we get the Page of the Cups, the Page of Cups here. Little fish peeking out there, like, hey, what's up? I want to go on a date? That's the kind of energy I get here. So if we're single, I really do feel that there's a significant water sign in our life this week. Could be a Pisces, could be a Cancer, could be a Scorpio with that King of Cups energy. This person can be coming up very strongly, excuse me, and then at the end of the week here, they could be trying to, you know, see where this, you know, reconciliation is really taking us here, or starting something new. The Page of Cups is, you know, testing the waters. He's sending messages like, hey, I like you, I really do. And, you know, that's why there's this whole energy between us here. This is really nice energy, honestly. The King of Cups, again, represents a man of, you know, divinity, maybe even business or law. But this person is very generous, very emotionally responsible, very mature. This is a very mature and very considerate of others type of energy here. This person is a very, very decent person. So if this is somebody that is interested in you at this time, or this is your partner, they're showing up very strongly. They're showing up very mature, very stable, very emotionally connected, and they're able to really communicate their emotions well at this time. They're really on top of it. They're like the ascended level of a water sign here. Six of Cups, again, is about, you know, reconciliations for me. Also, again, about soulmate love, coming into a soulmate relationship, having a significant soulmate relationship come back around or reconcile with us. So again, if we have had a breakup in the past with somebody, or you've been thinking about somebody from the past, this could really indicate a water sign from our past coming back up here. There's a type of almost like dreamy nostalgia to this week here, especially with the Six of Cups in the center. It's also, again, reflecting, you know, we might be reflecting on the past here, or things that have, you know, relationships that have, you know, passed us by, or that we've broken up with, or have not worked out. It can also indicate a desire for change within a relationship, a desire for a reconciliation, again, with a past lover, or reconciliation within a relationship, coming into a new sense of understanding with this person, a new sense of love. It's like we're starting off the year, and even if we are coupled, this person is coming off very differently. Our relationship is feeling very different, very strong, very emotionally, it feels very emotionally stabilized, very much emotionally grown, like we have matured it emotionally. We have reached a new level here. We're coming into a new understanding of each other and a deeper connectedness. The Page of Cups at the end of the week here is another wonderful card for, you know, just really moving forward emotionally within relationships, communicating our emotions. This again could also be if it's a person, a thoughtful, artistic, or young person that are willing to really help you out here. They're willing to put forth effort and help you out. If they're not, you know, somebody that, you know, is directly, like, you're directly interested in, this person can be helping you out with your relationship, maybe a different water sign or a friend. If we're having trouble, or, you know, we just need some more insight here. However, again, I really think that this is, you know, and this is the birth of a new period in love here. It's a newness. It's almost like this, we're just getting to know each other again type of feeling. We're just falling for each other all over again type of energy if we're in a relationship. And if we're not, again, this feels very much like we're falling in love with somebody. We're falling in love with a situation again. And it just feels like almost, even if we don't know this person, we might feel in our heart of hearts here that we know them in a different way. Like we might feel that we know them. We might feel very connected with them because they are a soulmate, or maybe again we've been a lover with them in a past life when the Six of Cups comes up. Okay. All right, let's pull a Halloween Oracle by Stacey DeMarco for you guys for some advice for the week. Advice for my Tauruses for January 7th through 13th, 2019. Advice for my Tauruses. Advice for my Tauruses. And we get ancestors. Interesting, ancestors. The love and legacy of our DNA. This one has been coming out quite a bit, probably because we're at the the beginning of the year here. And I feel that, you know, the veil is always very thin. It starts in beginnings and ends of the year as well, just because, you know, we have a lot of family and stuff that wants to come back down and connect with us, so we're thinking about them. So, not a surprise. I walk in their footsteps, their wisdom inside me remains. I am unique yet carry a legacy, their blood runs in my veins. Should the ancestor card bring itself to your attention, know that you are ready and able to action your birthright of power. You have the support of those who came before you. There may be challenges or struggles, but you have everything you need to overcome them. You will prevail. So whatever you are facing at this time, know that you are being watched. Know that you have guidance and, you know, the backing of your ancestors and spirit guides, your higher self here at this time. We are ready to action the birthright of our power here. We're ready to come into a new period of spiritual and emotional growth here. A lot of intense spiritual growth is coming in 2019, and if you guys aren't aware of that, again, go check out my 2019 reading for Tauruses, as that it talks a lot about, you know, the growth and what we're going to be going through this year, which is really big and intense, as Uranus is coming back into Taurus for the next 7 years, and it's going to shake everything up. Okay, so whatever we are afraid to move forward, and whatever we believe there will be a struggle in moving forward in, it will not be a struggle. We will be able to succeed and get what we want here, and really, you know, action the birthright of our success, action our birthright of power here. So go for it. You know, whatever you're trying to go for, whatever you're trying to tell yourself you can't do at this time, or believe like, oh no, I wouldn't be able to do that or create that, you can. All right, remember that, Tauruses. 2019 is a new year for that, and it is really allowing us to manifest and create exactly the life and the success that we want. All right, Tauruses, thank you so much for all your support. If you guys haven't, please subscribe and share. It really helps the channel. And when I get to 10,000 subscribers, I will be doing a huge giveaway. And again, if you want to get your own 2019 or any other type of reading with me, I have love readings, etc., 20-minute readings, on all sorts of things, career, love, whatever you have any questions about. So if you want to book a private reading with me, all that information is right below this video in the description box. Thank you guys so much and have a wonderful week.